Hey guys, welcome back to Bluminess. Today's video is going to be one in the kitchen. It's a little different than what we've been doing these past few months. It's back to school and I am so ready for back to school. I love my children, but I'm also a mother that is trying to work, get things done. And when you have kids around, it takes a lot longer and it's a lot harder than when they're at school. So, and I also, absence makes your heart grow fonder. I can't be the only mom out there that thinks this way. But anyways, we are going to be doing some snacks for back to school as well as prepping for the week. It is now Sunday. We have before church and after church. So we are going to be in the kitchen almost all day, I think, prepping for back to school. Do you want to say hi? Hi. And as we spoke of previously, I am going back to work, and because of that, I'm also trying to prep and get ready for that as well. We're going to be making breakfasts, some lunch prep kind of ideas, and if we have time, we're gonna have to prep some of the stuff that we harvested from the garden. We are going to be prepping breakfast, some items for breakfast, and some make-ahead things. So a few of the things I want to make is English muffins. We've made it many times on this channel before. Homemade tortillas we made in the channel. Chewy chocolate chip granola bars. Chocolate chip mini muffins. We're going to be making some pancakes. And hopefully from some of these things, so the snack is going to be the mini muffins as well as the granola bars. But we're going to be utilizing the tortillas. Maybe, I don't know if we're going to have it in this video or the next, but we're going to utilize the tortillas to make some homemade quesadillas for lunch that we can freeze. We're also going to be making breakfast sandwiches with the tortillas as well as chips, nacho chips, whatever you call them. And then with the English muffins, we're going to be making breakfast sandwiches and mini pizzas. So I'm probably going to be making the English muffin and the tortillas off camera because we made them together in the past. So this is going to be made off camera, but I'm going to be utilizing the items to make those other things. Let's get started. Right? Say, let's get started. Bye. Bye. Okay, let's go. All right, so we will be making the English muffins and the tortillas together online, or together, mainly because we have to make them first because they need to rise. So we're going to do the English muffins because they require the most time to rise. Okay, we're gonna need pretty much for most of the stuff, the same stuff. So let's get first thing first. In a large mixing bowl, mix the warm water, yeast, and sugar. Let it sit for 3 to 4 minutes until the mixed foam is a sign your yeast is active. Okay, so we already know that. Can you pour the water in, Kelly? That's it. We need a teaspoon, this tablespoon, half teaspoon, 1 teaspoon. Okay. We need 4 teaspoons instant yeast. 1, 2, 3, 4, half, and 4 tablespoons of sugar. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Let's mix it together. Could you go like this into the bowl? I like you having you, because so no, use the bottom part. This part. Yeah. Is it that way? Yes, that way. Good job, honey. You're missing the bowl. It looks like you're missing the bowl.
This was an ordeal. She tried, and it was a teaching lesson. So that's why I love having her in the kitchen with me.
We might need more. I think we need more. So let's leave this 3-4 minutes. Now let's look at the tortillas. In a large mixing bowl, combine flour, salt, and baking powder. 1. Okay, let's add the vegetable oil. In here? How much? 3 tablespoons. Yep. Okay, let me pour it over this because knowing mommy, I would mix it. I'll mess it up, I mean. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to need water. Hold on. Okay. Mix it? Yes, please. Okay, so while you do that, I'm going to do this one. So add the flour, salt, alternating with the milk. Keep mixing, honey. Keep mixing. Got it all mixed together.
Oh my gosh, the beetle.
Oh yeah, it's not a beetle. You're right. It was a fly. It's like a fruit fly. 1, 2,
That's not how
2,
it is.
2 teaspoons of salt. Let me put some salt.
Gosh. So illegal.
1. Cool, that was 2, right? Oh gosh, I'm losing count. 3.
Having Callie in the kitchen with me is such a blessing. It's a time for us to bond together, for her to learn, and for me to learn more about her. Also, I never had this growing up, and I really wanted her to be able to have that experience.
I'm joking. I'm gonna share my money with you.
I hope so.
Okay, you can have all my money.
I'm gonna record you so when you're older, I can remind you that you said that.
At this point, we're juggling 2 different recipes. We're doing the tortilla dough as well as the English muffin dough, and I'm having Callie mix it while I knead them with my hands. And this way, she's not bored and she's also preoccupied and not in my way.
It's a little hard, so mommy has to do this one. I'm trying not to over mix it, but it's a lot. I'm hungry. Okay, so this is.
I have some.
So we're gonna make the mini cupcakes as well, the batter for the mini cupcakes, while the tortilla rests and the dough for the muffins rise. We can mix. We can mix the dough for this because they're all going to be made on the skillet. So I can make it one after the other, and I don't have to take out the skillet. Callie, come on. I don't have to take out the skillet multiple times. So I think I'm going to do that. Okay, so this is washed. You're going to see me use a good amount of paper towels, and I am sorry for that. I don't normally do that. I actually have a lot of kitchen towels. They're just all dirty, and I need to wash them. But our washer and dryer, they're full. Because again, we're getting ready for back to school. Oh yeah, and that's why.
Back to school.
So speaking of back to school, I know that a lot of you guys in America have already, like your children have already started school. In Canada, we start after Labor Day. So the first day back to school is September 2nd. Today is Sunday, as I said. So that's the reason why we're prepping now. Anyways, let's get this started. Okay, so I am using this. You can use it for food. So I'm using this for my flour. This is where I store my bulk flour. I have another one for my garden stuff. 1, 2. I normally make pancakes from scratch, but I use the Preppy Kitchen. I think it's Preppy Kitchen is what it's called. I use his recipe normally to make breakfast pancakes. My daughters seem to like the McDonald's pancakes a lot, and they're thinner. So the batter, I'm assuming, is a lot thinner. I'm going to try this mini pancakes recipe. It's going to be linked in the description below, and see if they like it. It looks thinner, so we'll see.
I'm not going to go in depth of how to make pancakes. The recipes are relatively very similar. I am going to put the recipe for this one in the description below because she insisted on using buttermilk, but that's the only real difference.
Can you whisk this together, Callie?
Mix it?
Yes, please.
Not whisk.
That's what it's called. It's whisk. This is a whisk. So when you're mixing it and you're using that, you're whisking it together.
I want to crack the egg.
You want to crack an egg?
Yes.
Okay. Crack it in this first, and then I can put it into this.
Oh my God.
Remember? Now you have to exactly.
Wash my hands.
Yep.
Again?
Yep. When you add. Yes, I am going to wash my hands.
Can I mix that?
Yep.
Okay.
You're welcome. I'll move this.
My God.
Let's see if it can get.
Because Callie was involved in making the pancakes, I noticed that she's eating it more at breakfast, which makes me happy. Granted, we did make this on Sunday. Today is Monday that I'm editing, and we had breakfast with it this morning because I was in the kitchen for too long yesterday. But she ate all of it, and that is not normal. Also, my other daughter, Isabel, she also ate her pancakes. So I do think homemade pancakes are the way to go because we're able to adjust it the way we want it. Also, there's a lot more health benefits. We decided that we were going to put chocolate chips on half of the pancakes because that's what Callie and Izzy like. And the others we were going to keep without chocolate chips. And I did go back and add more milk. So, not buttermilk, but just regular milk to kind of thin it out a little bit more. Because, as I said, my kids seem to like McDonald's pancakes the best out of everything. And they're the thinnest pancakes ever. So, I try to thin it out to make it a little bit less, I guess, fluffy and dense. So, but they seem to like it.
There you go. Okay.
You didn't flip it over.
Izzy wanted to be with her older sister, so she was on the stool with her. But Callie was helping roll out the tortillas while I put them on this skillet. I ended up changing this out because it did not turn out the way I wanted it. It wasn't hot enough, even at the highest temperature. So I ended up pulling out my cast iron, and because I wanted some of those burned portions, and I wanted it to cook soft but burnt, it worked way better on the cast iron.
Okay, so I don't know if you guys can hear me, but my daughter is eating a pancake. So what we are going to be doing is so let's cross off what we've already completed. So we made the quesadilla. I realized that I'm going to make another batch. So I need to make another batch of that. We made the pancakes. I'm about to go make the English muffins. So we still have to make granola muffins, granola bars, and bread. The bread is very easy. Okay, so let's get started on the English muffins.
You guys know I do not have a cookie cutter, a circle cookie cutter from the last few videos that we've made English muffins. But I did have this sandwich cutter that I use for Callie's lunch. And once the English muffins rise, it kind of becomes a circle. The only thing with this is that it's just really big, which is perfect because I like making them as sandwiches. So I think I'm going to not get a circle cookie cutter if I don't need to and just use this. Oh, these fruit flies killing me. So I forgot to record the actual making of the English muffins, but you can see me packing it away. They're so fluffy and delicious, and they cook through so evenly. I'm so happy. So we were making granola here. I had nothing added to this granola. No nuts, no anything. I did not prepare properly, but I do know that my family will like this sweet crunch on top of any yogurt that they have. So that's what we have here. I did not talk to you guys about what I put in because, again, I put nothing. I put uh, maple syrup, some oil, and then I topped it with chocolate chips after the fact, after it was done cooking. So yeah, it was very simple, very easy. It was the fastest thing that we made that day.
Might as well get rid of those other onions.
This is so good. we I so I wanted to make a granola bar that did not have peanut butter because I want Kelly to be able to bring it to school and it's a peanut-free environment. So this was a really good recipe. Only thing is, it's way too sweet. So next time I make it, I'm going to reduce the amount of sugar, honey. I should have known having both of them in this recipe that it would have been sweet, but lesson learned. But my family is devouring it.
Can you get it with paper towel? Chocolate chips is still out?
Yeah. All right. Let's taste this. Well, this is gonna go in the fridge. So I don't have my mic on. Whole thing happened, but it doesn't matter. I think we're on our last two things that we need to do. So our granola bars are in the fridge. They need to cool for maybe an hour an hour to 2 hours. The last things we need to make is the muffins and the bread. Bread, I'm using the bread machine, so I'm not even worrying about that too much. I can even do that in the morning. So the main thing is the muffins, and then everything else, the freezer meals, I'm gonna have to do another day. And I'm also gonna put together the breakfast sandwiches. And yeah, I'm gonna put together the breakfast sandwiches, making the nachos, the quesadillas on a different day, just because it's not that late. It's only 3 o'clock, but I am having major back issues right now. So I am done. I am done. So let's get these mini muffin chocolate chip mini muffins going. Say that 5 times. And let me show you guys. Let me show you guys a little sneak peek. It's not that bad. I was cleaning up as I go, but this is what it's looking like. So I have to always account for cleanup time.
So by this time, I was tired, exhausted, a little over it. It wasn't even that long. I started at maybe 10 and finished at 3. But, it gets tiring when you're just constantly on your feet in the kitchen, just trying to make as many things as possible at one time. But what we are doing here is the mini chocolate chip muffins. The recipe will also be in the description below, and it tasted all right. So with this recipe, it's supposed to be healthier for toddlers. It omits some things. I used Greek yogurt, full fat Greek yogurt, and I also used maple syrup, and that was the substitution for sugar. You can definitely tell that it's not full of sweetness and craziness like that, but it does taste really good. My daughter ate it, Callie, and she liked it. So I am trying to introduce different snacks that are not full of crazy things. So I guess this is one step in the right direction. Again, the description box will have the recipe. So if you do try it, let me know how it turns out for you. I really appreciate you guys following along on this journey. The next video will be back out into the garden, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.